What is going on? Happy Sunday, guys. Hopefully you guys are having an incredible day. Hopefully you guys can see me. This camera is kind of actually weird a little bit, but you should be able to see me a little bit, okay? Listen, guys, I am super excited to be with you guys today. Hopefully you're prepping yourself for 2021 by being a part of an opportunity, all right? Being a part of something that can literally change your life. And we have the perfect opportunity for you. I can guarantee you that. As you can see, I've got my Drink to Shrink shirt on because I'm super pumped and super excited for what's to come in 2021. If you're watching this and you watch my page a lot and you're kind of like, well, what is she doing now? What is she up to now? What I want to let you know is that in 2019, we did a 90-day sprint, all right? And after that 90 days, we created tons of six-figure earners, multiple okay, I apologize for that. Tons of six-figure earners, multiple, like literally hundreds of five-figure earners. And these people did not get to this success from recruiting, all right? I'm a network marketer, but people did not get this type of success from recruiting. So if you're in network marketing and you're trying to hit the six-figure goal, you're trying to hit a seven-figure goal, right? And your whole struggle, your entire career has been trying to motivate people to want to make money, right? That's the tough part about network marketing, is that for you to make money, you've got to inspire someone else to want to make money. And because they don't want to make money, you can't make no money. All right. And so when we created the Drink to Shrink system, we actually took that into consideration, that people should be able to make income without basing their income on if someone else is motivated to make money. They may not be ready at that moment. So the reason why we've grown an organization of over 10,000 people, we have 2 seven-figure earners on our team right now, guys, literally at an income where they're pulling in $1 million a year with this opportunity, is because we thought about how we could make this profitable for people quick. 99% of every person that is a part of our team first was a customer of Drink to Shrink. They were a customer of Drink to Shrink. They believed that the product worked, and then they joined the system. One of the most incredible things about this opportunity is that a lot of people join opportunities and they are inspired by someone's story. The problem is inspiration has no instruction. Okay. So since inspiration has no instruction and everyone usually wants to work, really, really close with the leader or the top earner. And we know most of the time when you sign up in opportunities, it doesn't go like that. Usually the people who are making all the most money don't have enough time to sit on the phone with you. And I know that that has nothing to do with their character. It's just the way that the cards fall, right? People are busy. So what we did was, not only did we create a system where you never have to speak to your upline, and if you get into our training groups, we train you literally every single day. As a matter of fact, I just launched my personal 90-day training. Again, we're on day like 4 or 5, guys. The information that people are learning are completely changing their lives. We give you a system. You do not have to just be inspired by someone's story. You can go out there and create your own story without relying on someone else to, put you in that position. We give you instruction. We give you a system. Now, I'm not really trying to brag, but I'm telling you this right now. We're on round 2 right now. All right. I just finished putting some presentations together for what we're going to do in 2021. What happens in 2021 has nothing to do, it has nothing on what happened, okay, in 2020. It's going to be so big that I have to calm myself down, because when I'm doing the presentations, I'm like, okay, right? What we did with Drink to Shrink, we've, probably serviced over 500,000 people with this opportunity. But where we're going next, you do not want to second guess it. If you've been a part, I see this all the time in the industry, people who've been a part of an opportunity and they're not having any success. And then we know the upline strategy or the pitch is that, it's bad to change opportunities and all this kind of mess. There's no top leader in network marketing that got to the top in the same company. All right. If you find me one leader besides probably the Herbalife guy, most top earners had to find their lane. They had to find an opportunity that fit with them. Wisdom would tell you that. So I'm not really talking to people in my organization. I'm talking to the people who send me messages, and you're kind of battling what you want to do next. Let me tell you something. One thing that I don't do is I don't play around. Okay. When I set after a goal and when I set after a definite aim, I get it done. And I've got a team of people who get it done also. Round 2. Whatever your income goal is, we're going to help you get it done in round 2. We finished round 1. We put over 12,000 people into the opportunity. All my people that are a part of this opportunity in 2020 delivered everything that I told you it was. Go ahead and leave it in the comments. Let people know just how much success you had in 2020. So while people were distracted, worrying about the pandemic, worrying about what was not going right, what wasn't going right, we put our focus hats on. And we just put a definite goal, a definite aim, and we knocked it out the park. Now, when I'm talking to my leaders now, I tell them, now your job is to serve what happened to you, okay? It's one thing to come in an opportunity and you're inspired by someone's money story or their success story. And I've been in the industry for 8 years, and I always told myself, it always seems like all the same people make all the money. And then I found something out. That's because most of the time, people don't have it. If I'm making $1 million a year and you want to make $1 million a year, unless I give you a manual to do it, your success is going to be based on my ability to spend time with you. That's just what it is. You need someone to mentor you, and mentoring requires a lot of personal one-on-one. With our system, I have seen people rise to the top and I didn't even know who they were. That's how powerful the system is if you respect it. I'm saying that to say that we're going on round 2 now. On round 2, you're going to see so many 6-figure earners without recruiting. Okay. Most of our people, the people who are leaving their success stories, they're not recruiting. The recruiting comes later. The recruiting comes after someone believes that this opportunity works. We have a saying that we say in our organization, just sell the truth, right? I got tired in network marketing, watching and listening to so many fabricated stories, and I can't even stomach it. So I knew that I wanted to create some type of culture where most people in my opportunity don't even know the names of the ranks. Okay. We just know what transaction hit Cash App and what transaction hit PayPal. And I always tell people, when you start selling the truth, the good stuff will come to you. You don't have to lie about your income story over here with us, guys, because we're going to help you make money within the first 24 to 72 hours of you joining this opportunity. We're going to not only get you signed up. See, it's one thing to do this presentation and then someone sends me a message and say ready. Then it's another thing when they say ready, and then I actually send you a training site. And then not only do I send you a training site, but for the next 90 days, you've got me live in our training group, giving you the instruction that you need to be successful. I've been a 6-figure earner in this industry since I was 24 years old. It wasn't until just recently, and the incredible opportunity that I am in, which is Lure Life, everyone knows that, where I can honestly say every 12 months I generate over $1 million, over $1 million. This was in 1 year. Okay. And you don't see too much of my income stories. I don't have to talk about me. I am inspired in 2021, guys, to get at least 1,000 6-figure earners without an organization yet. Okay. I am inspired to get tons of multiple 6-figure earners, multiple 7-figure earners. It can be done. That was the motivation for me this year, is that when I saw people's success, I said, it can be done. We just have to slow down so we can speed up. I haven't been able to travel like I normally do, and we've built a huge organization. I'm saying this to say we're going on round 2. If you are serious, whoever's sharing this video with you, hit them up. $79 can literally change your life. If you're watching this and you spent $79 to become a part of this opportunity, please inform the rest of the world of how much income you made the last 12 months. Okay, we came up on our 1-year anniversary around Thanksgiving this time. And I tell my team, so for anyone watching this, don't lie. Don't lie. I remember when people were first sending me their stories, I'm like, you lying, right? I don't want to have to remember what I said or remember what I promised, right? I get busy a lot of the times anyways. And so I just know that the system, the strategy that's coming out next, if you've never had success in network marketing. So here's the thing too, what I've learned about people. It used to be a time in network marketing where people thought they were doing you a favor when they joined you in business. I have enough people right now in my organization that are connected to each other through our core values, through our integrity. I have enough people now to take me to where I want to go with my dreams and wherever they want to go, because our system does not require the begging of people to join the business. No one's never heard me say, don't leave me. I'm not worried about that, because I'm telling you right now, our system is legit and the system is solid. If you're ready to take your career to the next level, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss the introduction with our organization into 2021. You don't want to miss the introduction. A lot of people have messaged me that were with me before, and they want to know like what's kind of going on. I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't even explain it to you, but I do know I'm always right on point with what's going to happen next. In 2021, what's going to happen if you miss the introduction? You know, one of my mentors taught me something. They said, when you miss the pre-launch, you kind of never get into the flow of things because you're trying to catch up to the energy everyone took in during the pre-launch. We're pre-launching right now. And if you've never been trained or helped to success in this industry of network marketing, you know, it's so funny. We have all type of people in network marketing, especially on my team. We've got lawyers and preachers and teachers and scientists, all kind of stuff. And then they come into this industry and they're like trying to find themselves like, okay, I know I'm legit in real life. So what's going on over here? Guys, every other industry that you've been in, that you've climbed to the top, there was a manual for you. There was some type of system. You either went to college for 4 years or you had to go to seminary school. They always give you a manual in order to get to a position or a title. For some reason in network marketing, we know the traditional 4 steps and all that kind of stuff, but we took it a step further. My twin sister has 2 master's degrees. One of them is in leadership education or whatever it is, because obviously you can tell I'm not the college graduate, right? I'm the entrepreneur. But I remember I had an event like 5 years ago, and she said, she calls me Taneet, by the way, and don't none of y'all start calling me that. She said, Taneet, the only problem that I see is that you guys don't have a manual. And I was like, a manual? What are you talking about? If somebody want it, they just got to get it. If somebody's serious, they just going to get it. And she was like, no, actually, it doesn't work like that. You can't just motivate people to success. You need to give them detailed instructions. And that was like 5 years ago. And since then, anyone that's worked with me, I always am quiet most of the time, because I know that any gap of success is simply a missing instruction. Any gap of success is simply a missing instruction. I also understand that for me, leadership is everything. And if you never read the book From Good to Great, you want to read it. It talks about the level 5 leadership, which is what I don't see a lot when it comes to leadership. And I'm not here to talk about other people. I don't care about that. But level 5 leadership is when you're more committed. Basically, in the book, it's talking about being more committed to a company than you are yourself. And it's one saying that it has where it says we're a team first, then we're a company, right? And to be a level 5 leader, you can't be really concerned about the success that you're having. You can brag on your other people, your team success, which is what I do. And most of my team, we have this type of structure. But more than anything, when you want it bad enough, there's a blueprint. Success is duplicatable. Anyone that's at the top that inspires you but don't give you an instruction to get there, this is how you end up in the same position for 5 or 10 years. We stop that over here. I tell my team, when you join, or if you decide to join me or whoever, if you're not serious, don't waste my time. because I'm putting all my energy, my confidence. And I always tell people, I don't want you to just hear what I'm saying. I want you to believe what I'm saying. I put all my confidence and in my energy and my time and my thought process into how can we get these people making money? And I've been able to duplicate out that type of leadership into our organization. We're concerned about you making money. It's not just a sign up game to us. Now you got to go through the training. You can show up to training every day at 7:00. We've got mentoring groups. One of our leaders, Tina Hines, she's got a separate mentoring group. We want to give you everything that you need. What I want to be known for in this industry is an overtrained team. Now, what's cool about that is I'm smart, right? So you can't overtrain and not go do anything. In 2020, thanks to our incredible CEO, Travis Martin, thanks to the incredible corporate staff of Lure Life, they helped us obtain one of our main goals, which was doing $1 million a month in sales. Over the next 6 months, we're going to $10 million a month in sales. In order for us to do that, I need a few sharks. I need a few people to say, you know what, what we about to do? What we're about to do right now is round 2. Round 2 is extremely detailed. There's tons of training. What you see that we're about to come out with our organization to help it to become easy for you. That's what we want, you know? The hype is not, I don't like hype. I like excitement, but I don't like hype. Okay. If you've been in anybody on my team that's in the same position that they were 6 months ago, it's simply because you're not applying what's being learned. And I always tell my team, I know that you're learning and growing based on how I measure your success. If Derica made $100,000 this year, next year make $200,000. We're not even talking about your cumulative earnings. I want to know how much you make every 12 months. And with our system, we're going to help you continue to increase. You give yourself a 4 or 5 year plan. 4 or 5 year plan. Anyone who wants it bad enough, there's no reason why you don't get to $500,000 or $1 million. It takes a different type of focus. It takes a different type of mental intelligence. Okay. It takes a different type of respect for systems versus hustling. Right? It takes a different type of spiritual maturity and personal development maturity, but we're going to give you that. We're going to give you everything that we got. We just came back from Houston. We had over 250 something people there. We sold over 300 tickets, but due to COVID, obviously some people couldn't make it in 90 days. Our next event is in Miami. You don't want to miss that. You want to become a part of this culture. You want to become a part of this culture because it's bigger. It's big. I can't explain it to you until you're a part of the team. Any of my teammates that are on here know what I'm talking about. I've never been a part of an energy like this. I've never been around so many people with good character, good integrity. I've been able to manifest for myself a team of people who are similar to me, right? We have core values. We don't lie to people. We're not going to steal from, we're not going to hype you up. We want to get you to where you're supposed to be. We want to get you to your destination, your destiny in your entrepreneur career. Most of the time when I'm on here talking, I'm talking something spiritual and personal development. But yes, this is basically a call to action to you that if you've been sitting around on social media, stop. Don't waste your time. It's the beginning of the decade. You do understand that if you finish 2020 exactly how you finished 2019 and 2018, then there's a problem somewhere. Accountability, though. A lot of times we want to learn leadership to lead other people. You know how I've been able to have the greatest success and been in the greatest space of my life? When my leadership obsession was internal, not external. Whoever's going to call me a leader or a coach, that's cool. But I was more obsessed with internal leadership. Stanisha, get smarter. All right. Continue to read the books. Continue to grow. Continue to keep your core values at the forefront of it. Guys, I have people who join my business and they don't do anything. I'll tell you that now. And they could probably say it was me. No one can ever say that they joined the Drink to Shrink, I Choose to Live movement, and we did not set you up for success. You might not want to be committed to the process, but I tell you now, it is the beginning of the decade and something that everyone is going to have to do moving forward. If you want a difference in your life, you're going to have to commit to a process. You're going to have to do something different that you've never done before. Aren't you? Whenever I don't see growth in my life, I heard Bishop Jake say something one time. He said, anything alive moves. Don't fake yourself out. If it's not moving and it's not growing, it ain't alive. Point blank, period. If you're a seed, it should be growing. I should see something. Unless all the apples and fruit, then cut the tree down. Then you got to start over, right? This is the energy that I've used for my life in 2020, and it's taking me far. It has taken me incredibly far. And I read so much. I study so much. I don't talk on the phone. I'm sure some of my teammates, I don't talk on the phone. I leave my phone on purpose because for me, 2020 was picking up wisdom. I needed wisdom in every direction. I need wisdom now, and I need it tomorrow, and I need it the next day. So between the books and the systems and us continually growing and continue to elevate our intelligence, could it be that your network marketing career has something to do with your mental intelligence of understanding a system, understanding how business works, understanding the power of distribution? If you said, I say it like this to inspire you a little bit. If you decided tomorrow that you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a nurse, or you wanted to be a judge, or you wanted to be a lawyer, what's really incredible is that you can go enroll in school, and whatever amount of years it takes necessary to learn those skill sets to get to be in that career, you'd come out, if you were dedicated, you'd come out a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever else. How come when we come in network marketing, you started 15 freaking years ago and you're still not, most people's goal is 20,000 or 10,000 a month. Most people want to be $100,000 a year earner. That's about $8,000 a month. How come you haven't hit it yet? I got the revelation of this when I was about 26, and I was watching people on my team, and the punchline most of the time in network marketing has been, you got to work harder. And then I saw people that were even working harder than me, and they were not experiencing success. It can't be. Now, 90% of you got to work harder. But for the people who are listening to me, that's like, come on now, I've been in like 15 different opportunities. I've never hit the six figures. I have people who call me whenever I usually don't get on the phone too much with people, and they'll call me and say, this time I'm serious. And they're not serious, okay? Most of the time, the lack of success that you experience in this industry is because of lack of dedication. But then when you get the dedicated ones and they still don't have the success, what's missing is a system. What's missing is a strategy, an instruction, a detailed system, detailed training. Hype and all that kind of stuff can only take you so far. You have to become intelligent in what you're doing so that you can get to the goal and you can get to where you are. I say that to say I'm 33. Okay. I'll be 34 on December 24th. All right. And what I know to be true is that if you are being taught, and you're following and you're in alignment with spiritual principles, that's the first system that you want to master. You want to master the system of law. Okay. You want to master the system of spiritual power, because the Bible says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I know a lot of Christians don't like when I say that, but it says you can do all things. So that even means network marketing. I can do it through him. My whole entire career is based on that scripture. So since you can do all things through Christ, the word that strengthens you, your focus needs to be on the word. You ever try to figure out how you're going to make your next move in business, and you get to getting up trying to figure out physical stuff, and you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Sit down for a second. Learn the law. Learn the law. That's why our team is exploding so fast. You can walk into one of our trainings and somebody probably think, now, am I at a Kojic convention? Because I don't see how this relates to Drink2Shrink. But I have more faith in God's system than any of the systems that I've ever created. And if people are equipped with God's system correctly, you will come over here and you will dominate this system. This is not just an $80 thing that you sign up for. I can tell you that now. And somebody would say, well, she's selling her butt off. I can sell really, really good. But more than anything, what I love is that I do it with integrity. No one can ever say that I've done anything. No one can ever call me out that I've done anything that was lack of integrity or lack of good intentions, right? And I say that to say, I'm ready for you, okay? I haven't done a video like this in maybe 6 months. I might not do another one for another 6 months, because over the next 90 days, I'm committed to my organization. A lot of my trainings that I do are inside of my team group. If you're not a part of this and you're watching, it's like, you know what? I done got the same stuff for the last 2-3 years. Guys, what about the promises, that the principles? That's all I can say, that it's God that gives you power to get wealth. That's in the book of Deuteronomy. If it's God that gives you power to get wealth, then you consider yourself a Christian. I want to know where your money is. Well, God don't care. Yes, he does. Where is it at? That's law. If you choose to honor that law, he gives me power to get wealth. Cool. When I saw that, and I saw the scriptures that say I can test him and things and see, won't he open up the windows of heaven and pour out blessings that I don't have any room to receive? I saw that in 2020, and I want to see it again in 2021. So what you got to do is you got to take the law and the principles and claim them. First, you got to know them, then you claim them. Once you claim them, the Bible says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So through the word and through the principles, I'm not just doing another thing anymore. I am going through that thing through Christ. Why? Because I'm using principle at this point. I'm using my thinking. I'm using my tongue. I'm writing it down. I'm speaking it. This is a spiritual thing. You want to feed a million babies in the Philippines or in Africa, and you don't have the money. I was joking with someone the other day, and there was someone talking religious talk, and I said, I get everything that you're saying, and I get it, but my problem is you're proclaiming something and you can't even fund it. I want to, I joke with my mom and say, when I have a church, it's going to be one of those big time, multi-million-dollar businesses, buildings. And I'm not going to have to worry about if people consistently paying their tithes or not, because I got enough money to just pay for it myself. That's my end time goal, right? So when I'm doing Drink to Shrink, it's not just about the secular part of it. If you want to, feed a bunch of babies, you got to have some money. You're super into whatever the word that you want to get out. You got to have some money. You want to go buy 1 million Bibles and send them over there, get $1 million, $1 Bible. You got to have some money. So I'm using the principles. You see, I heard Mike Murdoch say something one time. He said, the scriptures work for you according to how you receive them or how you understand them. When I heard that it's God that gives me power to get wealth, I was unapologetic about going after money. Yeah, I'm going to go after it because he gives me the power. So anything that I snatch up, it was God's will for me to have it. It's Tanisha, it's not always about money, but it's principle though. What principles do I need to pull out so that 2021 can be incredible for me? I am searching after principle and I'm meditating on them day and night. Point blank, period. The fullness of God, the abundance of God, he desires for you to be exploding in the abundance in every area, your health, your wealth, your finances, your happiness, your peace, your joy. You got to make a decision though. And you got to have some word to back up what you're going after so that it feels purposeful. One of the most Googled questions in the world is, what's my purpose? Well, your purpose is to be able to serve people. Serving them what? Serving them the law, serving them the powers. I was reading the book of Peter today. I think it was the second book of Peter or something like that. I was reading Peter, don't quote me. And he was talking about how you get permission to accept the power of God, the promises of God. You get permission to accept those things. So we know the word religiously, but I wanted to know it to be able to be proof on earth that this word works. This word works. When you get that part is over with, it's nothing else for me to really talk about. And I'm just telling you right now, what happens next is going to be for the books. And you have the opportunity to be part of that. You got to get serious. You have to understand that you're not just spending any old $79. You're not joining a network marketing opportunity. You're joining something way bigger than that. That's why I was excited when I was able to partner with this opportunity, because one of the things I wanted to make sure is that I was in alignment with the people that I was going to be working with. And this year proved to me that me and the people that I'm working with, we are in alignment with each other. We have a common goal and we're going to get it done. And I'll tell you this, the same way I was able to make $100,000 plus a year by the time I was 24 or 25 years old, the same way that I can honestly say that I make over $1 million a year now. Okay. $150,000, $200,000 a month types of months in 2020. It's going to increase incredibly in 2021. I am going to be someone that's going to give you everything that I got. Anybody that's watching this, that's a part of my team, there's no secrets. I'm going to tell you everything. You just got to get on the training, right? You may not be able to sit on the phone with me. It don't matter. Because of this one thing, I get on this video as much as I can. Every time I think about something, I write it down and I come tell my team. And that's how we're moving forward in 2021. So what you want to do? Whoever shared this video with you, whoever if you're struggling a little bit trying to figure out what's your next move, I think your next move should be with us. I think you should pay attention to. And you pay attention. Just pay attention to how things start to align for you. But I tell you something else too. In 10 years, however old you are now, in 10 years, you'll be 10 times that age. I'll be 44 in the next 10 years. I am so excited that I can see into my future, and I see the vision of my future, that I'll be able to tell my kids, listen, at 34 years old, I'm going to tell you something. When 2020 hit, my obsession with reading, my obsession with alignment, my obsession with discernment to who I should be working with, to who I shouldn't be working with, my obsession with confidence, everything that I needed got us to where we are now. Like, I'm already speaking into my 10 years. Y'all might still be right here. I'm 10 years out from it. You should be 10 years out from it. So what you going to do different now? Because I'm already 10 years out, guys. I'm telling you right now. And the answer to success going into 2021 is wisdom. It's wisdom and intelligence and being sharp. Wisdom, intelligence, and being sharp. The Bible says that wisdom is the supreme thing. It's the biggest, it's the greatest thing of life. It's the greatest thing of life. And once you start to study wisdom and go after it and obsess over it and read the books, you're like, you know what? I don't know what took me so long to get into this mode or this vibe. Anyways, when you're really on that path to success, a lot of your time is silent. It's not too much talking. It's not too much going on. It's not a whole bunch of commotion, because your entire life has a rhythm and a system to it. So I'm excited. I want to jump on here and tell you guys that round 2 of what happens with our organization is going to be incredible. Whoever showed you this video, get back to them. If you're watching this from my page, send me a message, guys. All my teammates that are on here, let us know how much success you've had with this opportunity. And anyone that's watching this on my team or not, give me a 1 through 10 of how you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.